Fighting fires can be a dangerous task, and that's why first responders say it's so important to get hands-on experience. ciLiving contributor Anna Carrera is here. Welcome to ciLiving. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. We earlier this month, the Fire Service Institute put on the Fire College for career and volunteer firefighters, but this weekend's program was for a completely different kind of group.
Fighting fires is a feat for the fearless. Watch your window. But the people underneath these masks aren't your ordinary first responders.
I'm 17.
Doug Mitchell doesn't think he wants to be a firefighter when he grows up. He knows it.
It's only been a year, but I'm just keeping going.
Many of these other cadets are still in school too, but they say these lessons are a lot more interesting.
I would much rather do this any day of the week. I get sweaty, but I get to have fun.
Fighting live fires. I love being in the heat.
And in the heat of the moment, these explorers say their adrenaline kicks into high gear.
My endurance just goes, and you kind of forget about everything else and just focus on your main goal is getting in and getting out and doing what you're supposed to do.
These are potential firefighters. We're going to start them out right.
At the Explorers Fire School, blazes aren't built as big as they are for Fire College.
We make it as real as possible, but yet ensure that it's completely safe for the young people.
But cadets still practice with all the bells and whistles. That includes about 60 pounds of protective gear.
It just feels like a giant hug, actually. It's heavy, but you get used to it.
This is Allie Justin's third trip to fire school.
There's more to learn every year. There's always more knowledge in the fire service.
And this time around, there are more girls than guys in her group.
We can do it too. I feel like people don't think that we can, but we push through too.
If they decide to be a firefighter, they're going to step up for you and everybody else in the state of Illinois.
Organizers say the teens bring a new kind of energy to the weekend.
I was over talking to 3 of my instructors, and they can't take the grin off their face. I have more instructors that want to work this weekend than I have slots to give them to work.
Will you make sure your group is ready to go next?
That's because they say teaching these kids doesn't feel like work.
Bunkers down, watered up, let's wait for the next rotation.
Even though it still takes a lot of effort. The billowing smoke from blazing buildings is enough to take your breath away. Literally.
I'm really tired, but it's okay.
The explorers say it's worth it, and they can't wait to suit up for their own departments someday.
Everyone's so focused, and everyone has such passion for what they do. You won't come across a firefighter at a department that doesn't like what he does, because otherwise he wouldn't be there.
What a great experience for them, and that's interesting how many girls are participating.
You know, there were a lot of girls, and you could, as you talk to them, there used to be, I think, a stigma of like girls can't be firefighters. When I was younger, I wanted to be a firefighter. I remember going to a fire station and telling them that, and they said, "You're too little to be a firefighter." But now, you go out there, 15 to 20-year-old girls. There was so many of them out there. You saw them with their little ponytails under their helmets and stuff, and today, day and age.
Yep, anyone can do it, even girls.
Yeah, it was definitely very cool, and they were there all weekend, doing different exercises, as far as they got victims out, they put out the fires, working with those hoses, which can be so heavy, especially for, smaller people, so.
Well, that sounds like a great time to learn and experience something new.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Anna.